Good morning. How you guys doing? This Mike back with the thought of the day on December 25th, 2025. First, I want to give honor and praise to Ahaya Shor Ahaya Bahashem Yeshai Ruach Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit in Hebrew. Then I like to open with the serenity prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. May your will, not mine, be done. Today, I want to give strength to the brothers and sisters out there in the truth that's holding hard for their family, that's living that set apart life as examples to their family, man. I know sometimes it get tough. I know sometimes you feel isolated. I know sometimes you feel the pressures of wanting to go back into that world. Stand tall, man. Stand tall, sis. Be that example. Be that example of obeying the dietary law. Be that example with obeying the Sabbath. Be that example with obeying those commandments, laws, and statutes. Be that example of having that righteous marriage, of obeying the divine order. Be that example of making sure that you do the feast days. Teach your family members the feast days. Be that example of reading and practicing the Torah. Be that example of walking in that same path that Yeshua HaMashiach walked, Christ. Be that example. Don't be afraid to be that example. And don't give in, because believe me, they're looking at you. In the midst of some of them teasing you and saying you crazy, in the back of their mind, they're admiring the discipline and the zeal that you have for the Most High. Be that Holy Spirit. Let that Holy Spirit not be the Holy Spirit, but let that Holy Spirit speak through you. Let them see the Christ through you as you walking amongst them. Have patience with them, and always remember that you was once in their shoes too, but you were chosen to be plucked out of that life so you could be an example. Don't fold with being the example. When them wolves start to try to get at you, stay strong. Get in that book, start reading, start fasting, start praying, stay stronger. Don't fold in. Be the example for your family. They need you. Because believe me, when more start to come out, they're gonna need that reference, that person to call to guide them to the Most High. And if you give in, if you go back, your family won't have no one. They won't have no one to reach to when this thing gets super real. They're not going to have no one to reach to when they get that wake-up call and the Most High is ready to use them. They're not going to know where to go. So don't give in. I know it gets hard at times. I know it gets difficult. I know living set apart. But always know that rest in His word. That's where the comfort comes. Understand and seek the kingdom. That's where the comfort comes. When you seeking that kingdom and that's all you living for, then it gets easier to live set apart, and you will want to do it. I enjoy living set apart. I enjoy being different. I enjoy being a prisoner for Christ. I enjoy all of that. But I know in the beginning when you come in, it seems difficult, it seems awkward, but keep going because your family needs you. So don't give in. Don't give in on these pagan holidays. Don't give in on eating the pork and the shrimps and all of that stuff. Don't give in on going against the commandments. Don't give in by breaking the Sabbath, because it might feel like you're joining them now, but you're hurting them for eternity. So stay strong and keep going, man. Don't give in. This brother Mike, shalom.